very good afternoon to you. Thank you for joining us for the Lunchtime News this 6th day of June 2026. My name is Wadulo Arnold and I'm going to be taking you for the next 30 minutes. Without further ado, let me get straight into the top story. In our first story, government teachers from across the country have converged at Lake Victoria Primary School in Entebbe municipality to register for financial support under the Walimu Cooperative Union. The enrollment follows an allocation of the 25 billion shillings by government to boost teachers' participation in income-generating ventures beyond classroom work. The initiative was introduced after the Ministry of Education raised concerns over the exploitation of teachers by money lenders and commercial banks through high-interest loans.
After putting your password, an OTP, one-time password, will be sent to the number that you put, so that we are very sure that is you who is logging in. If I have your password, I cannot log in because that one-time password will be sent to you, and I'll need that one-time password to log in. So you can use any smartphone to log in, but you must have the phone that has the phone number that you used for logging in.
So this exercise is going on in the entire country. Today we are at Lake Victoria School in Entebbe, and the similar exercise is being done in Mbundibujo, in Moroto, in Pakwach, name it. So we are encouraging all our stakeholders, especially the town clerks or cows, the senior human resource officers, the head teachers, and all other stakeholders to help us mobilize the teachers to make them come for the training so that they can access these loans, because this is a government facility, and based on the leadership of government under His Excellency the President of Uganda, he has guided that this theme of the 12th Parliament is talking of no sleep, meaning all people should be involved in the money economy. So this is a chance for us as teachers, because we have a special package to come on board and ensure that we utilize that money to set up income-generating projects to boost our welfare and our economy.
Take a photo of your ID.
In more news, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Water and Environment, Dr. Alfred Okot Okidi, has called on Ugandans to protect the environment and embrace household-based economic activities as government strengthens efforts to improve water quality management across northern Uganda. This was during the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of a 7.3 billion shillings water quality monitoring and management laboratory in Bobi Sub-County, Omoro District.
Uganda government has officially launched the construction of a water quality monitoring and management laboratory in Bobi Sub-County, Omoro District.
That site now belongs to you.
Government's agenda for water and sanitation is now to focus not on villages but households, because without water, that poultry unit will suffer. The piggery will not be that productive. So we are going to catalyze development.
The facility is expected to enhance water testing, monitoring and timely response of water quality challenges across the region.
I would like to urge you to look at the environment and protect it. The water towers are actually the forests and the swamps.
We located this point as slightly more central.
The manager, Northern Umbrella of Water, Dr. Martin Wamalwa, said the laboratory will strengthen service delivery by enabling faster analysis of water samples and supporting timely interventions to safeguard public health.
Also going to have some administrative offices to ensure that the day-to-day running of the umbrella is efficient. We're also going to have actually a training center as part of this facility.
The project, funded by the government of Uganda with the support from European Union through KFW, is part of the broader effort to improve water and sanitation services in the region.
Put for us piped water within our communities and the urban centers.
District leaders described the facility as a transformative investment for the region. Once completed, the water quality monitoring and management laboratory is expected to serve the entire northern region, enhancing water safety, strengthening public health protection, and improving the quality of water services for hundreds of households. Edulwa, UBC News.
More unemployment, peer groups and lack of integrity have been cited as among the issues that have escalated lawlessness among the youth. This was part of the deliberations during the commemoration of Youth Day in Emuka Faith in Chotamugavu, Luero district.
The celebrations began with a quiz with questions mainly about the Emuka faith to enhance their knowledge and belief in God. Chibuka Saka, who is also the chairperson of the youth, emerged winner and walked home with a prize of a cow to improve his livelihood. Jeremy Serinjoji, a former Katikamu South MP aspirant, encouraged the young people to make good use of the youthful days with self-esteem and those in school to fight on.
I want to encourage you that no matter the circumstances, we have to endure, because this is our time, this is our season. We were told that we are the leaders of tomorrow. I'm here to tell you, tomorrow is today, and there is not any other time. Therefore, let's stand in unity, let's stand in solidarity to see that we are able to uplift our nation in terms of production, to uplift our nation in terms of service delivery for the good of our country, Uganda.
The head of the Emuka faith, Chitinda Mwesigwa Kewaza, warned the young people against seeking quick wealth, while Princess Nakaikma Kisache advised them not to undermine jobs.
I've also encouraged them to avoid bad company. Bad company will not help them. They need to get good friends who can give them ideas to build themselves. And we are also told them to use the ability they have now to make their future life better.
Olina okuwulira eddoboozi eryo likulambike bulungi nnyo wawa olina okuyita era wojja okusobola okufunira, kubanga ekiri mu kyonna kwe kufuna ssente. So si kulowooza nti bwe mba nasoma kino ng'omulimu teguliiwo nina kutuula butuuzi. Gezaako awalala obeeko ky'okola n'ekyo weeyigiriza eky'omu mutwe okusobola okulaba ng'obulamu bwo bugenda mu maaso era butambula.
The youth chairperson Chibuka Saka highlighted their challenges that often push them into misconduct.
Y'ensonga y'obwavu obususse. Obwavu bwe buba bungi, oli alowooza ku ngeri yonna eyinza omusobozesa okufuna ssente. Kale ekyo kimuviirako okubaako emize egimu gy'ayiga ng'omuvubuka okusobola okufuna ensimbi. Naye ffe tubakubiriza abavubuka nti bw'oba otuuse mu mbeera y'obwavu, wuliriza mukama wo agamba ki? Wuliriza mukama wo eddoboozi erikuli munda ligamba ki?
The Emuka Faith Youth Day was celebrated under the theme, "Following Guardian Angel is the key to success."
Members of the Rotary fraternity in Uganda have been challenged to make Rotary more visible and relevant to the needy. This was at the 34th presidential installation ceremony for the Rotary Club of Ntinda at Ntinda Nobview Hotel. Rotarian Pamela Hatega is the new club president, with the late Justice Joseph Mulenga being the Pioneer Club Charter presidential candidate in 1993.
Our club of Ntinda is one of the oldest clubs that we have in the district. And I'm happy they are joining, they are bringing in new leaders. Not just new leaders, but young leaders. They are moving with the times. Leaders who will attract other young leaders, their fellow young leaders. And they have been undertaking projects in several areas of focus, including water, sanitation and hygiene, and also in maternal and child health.
In the next 12 months, we'll be furthering two main projects. The first one, encouraging road safety in schools within the Ntinda community. We've worked with quite a number of schools in the Ntinda community, Kalinabiri, Ntinda Primary School, just to mention but a few. And then we'll be also focusing on maternal and child health.
And we were chartered in 1993 with the Lieutenant President, past President, the late Joseph Mulenga as our charter president. And my passion is leadership, but leadership with integrity.
As we had a great year behind us, we're leaving a great year behind us. We've done amazing things in the last year. But otherwise, we have a number of completed projects that we did, and of course, new projects that we are handing over to the incoming team.
Director of projects, we intend to novel grant with the Magenta Girls project, helping young girls who are falling out of school because of pregnancy, lack of school fees, lack of assistance.
We saw many past projects here, but we are 34 years. Some just served up president. When they handed over, we didn't see them again. I'm sure you will not be like that, Pam. You will stay here with us.
Uganda's fisheries sector is more than just a source of food and livelihoods. It stands as one of the country's key foreign exchange earners and a vital pillar of the economy. Now, when Helen Adoa assumed office as State Minister for Fisheries in 2019, she stepped into a sector marked by both vast opportunity and deep-rooted challenges. Now, as she exits the docket, UBC's Henry Okrut takes a look back at the tenure defined by visibility, hands-on engagement, and a legacy that will be remembered in the communities she served.
The year was 2021. That is when Helen Adoa took to oaths.
I, Adoa Helen, swear in the name of the Almighty God.
First, as woman member of Parliament for Serere District.
That I will give faithful service to this Parliament.
Honorable Helen Adoa.
And later, upon her reappointment as State Minister for Fisheries.
So help me God.
On both occasions, commitments were made.
Politics is over, now we have to work.
Among them, a firm pledge to restore sanity on Uganda's water bodies. For generations, fishing has sustained livelihoods, ensured food security, and supported entire communities across Uganda's vast water bodies. Beyond the landing sites and fish markets, the fisheries sector stands as one of Uganda's leading foreign exchange earners, contributing significantly to national export revenues and supporting thousands of jobs across the value chain.
If our forefathers had misused the lake the way most of us are misusing now, we will not be having the lakes in Uganda. So we need to utilize and use our lakes well for tomorrow. Your grandchildren, my grandchildren, will need the lake.
Yet, the sector has grappled with persistent challenges. Illegal fishing, declining fish stocks, and inadequate post-harvest handling. From the very beginning, Adoa signaled her intent to be hands-on, positioning herself as an active participant in efforts to reform and protect the industry.
Most of you registered under some landing sites. I want you to use those forms for registration that you are starting today. By Friday, the majority of you will be in the lake.
As one of Uganda's top foreign exchange earners, fisheries occupies a strategic place in the country's economy. Each year, fish and fish products from Uganda reach regional and international markets, generating vital export earnings and sustaining thousands of households. Recognizing this importance, ADOA's tenure placed emphasis on protecting fish stocks, improving standards, and strengthening the sector's contribution to national development.
When I asked them, are you comfortable with the soldiers? Do you want them to leave? I noted that the fishermen want soldiers to be there.
But for a sector that remains a lifeline for millions and a pillar of export revenue, the work is far from complete. Fish stocks must continue to be safeguarded. Markets must keep expanding, and communities must remain empowered.
That local fisherman needs that fish, not only to eat, but also as an income for his family, for taking his children to school. That is how we can be able to, and taking care of his family.
As she exits the fisheries docket, the boats continue to sail, the nets continue to be cast, and communities press on their daily pursuit of livelihood. Interwoven into that ongoing story are memories of a minister who spent years traversing the country in service of the sector, listening, challenging, and advocating. She leaves behind a legacy, etched into the communities she served.
Recently, when we had inspectors from European Union, from poor countries like Uganda, we remain #1 in their recommendation as a country with a high export of fish, but also with the clean environment around our lakes.
For Uganda's fisheries sector, Helen Adoa's chapter may have closed, but the mark she leaves behind remains a legacy worth remembering. Henry Okrut, UBC.
And with that, Henry Okrut takes us for a short commercial break. We'll return with more news after these messages.
And that's it for today. Till the next episode.
Like a daily bando, like a daily bando, like a daily bando. Omulirongo ulira mulingo motsima kukankana like drums. Kalakata, kalakata, enendungo ya kusabura. Mikono tu, free of fire, free of fire, free of fire.
It's our mission to secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312-206-400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
Makerere Institute for Social Development, a certified institution for higher learning, invites applicants for certificates and diploma courses like accounting and finance, procurement, journalism, tailoring and fashion design, with many other skills-tailored courses.
Our institution is compliant. First of all, it is recognized by National Council for Higher Education. We are certified. The registration number is UBB 187.
Tested and tried since 1995, Makerere Institute for Social Development is your solution when it comes to quality education.
You may apply for January, May, August intakes. Find us along Sir Apollo Kagwa Road, opposite Makerere University Sports Ground. Our tuition is affordable with a state-of-art facilities. Early birds stand a chance to grab themselves bursaries. MISD or Makerere Institute for Social Development, facilitating your career.
Today we are in Makerere College School, and we've got our winner, and that is none other than Michelle. I am sure you've already gotten the school fees, and the excitement is already there. Thank you so much.
Michelle has won school fees for a year. Never Zaba Momo. 3 times paid, cleared.
You can also stand a chance to win. You simply have to dial *165 *80# or use the Momo app. Schools that accept students to pay school fees using Momo also stand a chance to win a van. Pay your school fees. You never know, you could be the lucky winner.
In a fast-moving world, why are we still stuck with paperwork? Signing here, stamping there, moving from office to office. It's exhausting. Now, there's a better way. With UG Pass, you can securely prove your identity, sign documents, and access government services anytime, anywhere. No delays, no stress. Everything is instant, safe, secure, and government-backed. UG Pass, your identity secured. Available in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. UG Pass is a product of NITA Uganda.
Uganda, it's time to move for a cause. Join the Olympic Day Tokyo Run 2026 on 20th of June in Bushenyi under the theme Move, Learn and Discover for Nutrition Care. Choose your challenge, 5 km, 10 km or 21 km, and take part in a nationwide movement promoting nutrition, wellness and hope. Every step supports Ugandan athletes on their road to Dakar 2026. The chief runner is His Excellency President General Yoweri Kaguta Tibuhaburwa Museveni. Get your official run kit today for only 35,000 Uganda shillings. Powered by Toke and the Presidential Initiative on Banana Industrial Development in partnership with Uganda Olympic Committee. Run for nutrition. Run for Uganda. Call or WhatsApp 0782-009-302 or 0774-450-125.
Welcome back. You're still watching the UBC Lunchtime News, broadcasting live from Nile Avenue. We take you into the world of sports, where Uganda Broadcasting Corporation will broadcast some select matches of the FIFA World Cup live and free to viewers across Uganda, bringing the tournament straight into living rooms nationwide. The announcement follows confirmation that the national broadcaster has secured rights to air the matches. The development comes as teams continue to arrive in the United States and other tournament host nations ahead of the tournament kickoff next week. South Africa's Bafana Bafana is among the early arrivals, having set up base in Pachuca, Mexico. The squad landed on Tuesday in high spirits after the long journey from Johannesburg, which included a brief refueling stop in Cape Verde. A strong media presence welcomed the team at the airport and hotel, reflecting growing local excitement ahead of their opening fixture against hosts Mexico at the Estadio Azteca on June 11th, 2026. Early Other early arrivals include Brazil, England, and defending champions Argentina, among others, as preparations intensify across all camps. And still in sports, the National Council of Sports General Secretary Dr. Bernard Patrick Ogwell has promised a very ready Uganda to host the 2031 Africa Games, for which the Pearl of Africa beat Nigeria for a first ever Games of such magnitudes here. Let's have a look at these highlights.
This was the big document.
A few days ago, Uganda was officially announced as the host for the 2031 Africa Games. This followed a bidding process in which the Pearl of Africa edged Nigeria to the hosting rights of the 15th edition of the Games that are held quadrennially.
And we noticed that Uganda will be able to distribute the various sports disciplines in all the cities and training venues. We also noticed that we shall have cultural events. We want people to discover the culture of the Northerners, culture of the Westerners, culture of the people of the Central region. At the end of the tunnel, they will be able to discover Uganda.
To National Council of Sports General Secretary Dr. Bernard Patrick Ogwell, winning the bid is testament of strides taken to improve sports infrastructure alongside other areas in the country.
Remember, we are talking about 55 member states. And you know these games are bigger than AFCON. AFCON is for just one event, football. But African Games brings all the countries of Africa together to practice various sporting events.
The city model of having the games in Kampala, Hoima and Dira will also enable financial improvement of many members of the public as more than 15 nations gather for the games.
Uganda is a sporting nation. We have set history for ourselves. Since time immemorial, I am being told, from 1950s, Uganda has been on the right trajectory. But the beauty of it started to be seen in 1972 Olympics. And from that day, you now know how many medals we celebrate in Olympics, Commonwealth, African Games, and in many World Championships.
A total of about 23 sports disciplines, including athletics, football, boxing, swimming, rugby, basketball, cycling, and cricket, have been proposed. Dr. Ogwell allayed fears and emphasized that Uganda's track record of hosting international events like CHOGM, NAM, and what he expects to be an excellent 2027 AFCON under the NRM government will augur well for a successful Africa Games in 2031.
So there will be a total committee which will have the mandate to organize this event. So at the right time, government will be able to inform the public of the new development as we look forward to start planning. I think, for goodness sake, we are on the right trajectory, doing the investments that are required, but much of the emphasis will definitely come immediately after hosting the AFCON next year in June and July.
At the 13th edition of the Africa Games in Ghana, Uganda was represented in 18 sports disciplines and finished a respectable 13th placed, which was the second best ever in the history of the Games.
AFCON, we will be in a position to host and bring the whole world here, the whole Africa here, because we shall have better sporting infrastructure that we didn't have before. And that is part of the benefit and what makes us all proud. Better planning is bringing this on the floor. We are planning for it, and that's why the subsequent, after AFCON, we are looking at another big one, and maybe in the future we can also talk about World Cup.
The team returned with 20 medals ranging from gold, silver and bronze from football, badminton, swimming, weightlifting, cricket, rugby, boxing and basketball 3x3. Before Uganda gets to host the 15th edition, it will pick lessons from Egypt that hosts the 14th next year.
Step into elegance, step into confidence, step into La Vie Boutique, located at Grand Imperial Hotel, Shop 6 and 8, right behind Bank of Uganda. La Vie Boutique brings you high-class corporate and casual wear for men, from sharp designer suits and crisp shirts to stylish casual t-shirts, tracksuits, shoes and accessories. We've got everything to make you stand out. Call us on 0772 419 181 or 0705 555 558. La Vie Boutique, where class meets style.
And that's all we had time for. Thank you for being a lovely audience. Do catch us later on for more news in our subsequent bulletins in Kiswahili, Luganda and English. I will be personally reading the English at 8 and 10 p.m. so do care to make a date with me. Otherwise, my name is Wadulo Arnold Mark and styled by La Vie Boutique on Grand Imperial, Shop 6 and 8, right behind Bank of Uganda.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Welcome home. It is small, but it is something. Everyone starts from somewhere.